What's going on, guys? I'm here to break down three of my favorite plays from the Detroit Pistons win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm actually recording this from my day job so that you guys know how committed I am. So that's why you guys can kind of see the red peeking out a little bit right here. Got it covered up though. Can't show too much. You feel me? But we're gonna break down my three favorite plays from this Cavs game, and the central focus of these three plays is to showcase how much spacing is really going to help the Pistons this upcoming year. So let's get into the first play. The first play, you're going to see K come off this pick and roll. You got Jaden Ivey in the corner. You got Tobias in the corner. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. rotating up to a wing. So you got the whole floor spaced out. Look, there's only one person really in the paint. You got, I believe that's Mobley sitting in the paint somewhat, but Tobias is clearing out to that corner. So as this pick and roll goes on, K's going to get Jared Allen to come out. Duren's going to roll. You see Mobley getting ready to tag down. You're going to see K kick right out to THJ. THJ is going to immediately skip right over to Tobias Harris. And now Tobias is going to hit Mobley with the up fake, drive against a closeout, gets Mobley out there. He's retreating, forces Donovan Mitchell to now step up, and now look who's wide open. Jalen Duren underneath the rim for an easy lob dunk. This was easily my favorite play of the game. If you listen to the podcast Locked On Pistons today, I'm recording this on the 17th. You guys remember I talked about how people last year and over the last few years talked about, well, when you go against the Cavs, you got to be able to out-double big them. No, that's not how you beat the Cavs if you're the Pistons. You're not going to out-double big them. You need to have somebody that can make Evan Mobley pay for wanting to wander. If you have another big out there, it lets him just sit in the paint and not get paid for it. Here, you see that having a forward like Tobias Harris who can shoot forces Evan Mobley to pay for trying to play right here in this middle. You do a quick swing, all starts off a Cade pick and roll. Now, Mobley's trying to take away this lob to Duren. He's having to now run out to Tobias. Other players last year, he probably wouldn't run out. He probably would just let them take the shot. But Tobias, you got to respect it. So now he's running out. Tobias is able to make him pay. And now all because of spacing and having an actual four on the roster, you're able to make them pay for this. And this opens up a wide open alley-oop dunk for Jalen Duren. This is my favorite play. Off of a pick and roll, a spaced out floor, and an actual four on the floor that makes a team like the Cavs pay for trying to run double bigs and not allow them to just sit at the paint and try to protect the rim, forces them to stretch out and cover more space. So that's the first play. The second play I want to show here, these next two plays are going to play off of each other, and you'll see what I mean here. So you're going to see another spaced out floor. You're going to see Tobias run to the corner. You're going to see Tim Hardaway Jr. right here at this left wing. You're going to see Jaden Ivey over there in this right corner. They're going to get a pick and roll with Cade and Jalen Duren again. So Cade's going to come off this pick and roll. Look how spaced out this floor is. Donovan Mitchell's denying THJ because of how good of a shooter he is. Garland doesn't want to leave off of Jaden Ivey because of how well he's been shooting the ball in preseason. So on this play, you see Evan Mobley is tagging down. He's just waiting. Cade's going to take a few more dribbles. He immediately gives it to Jalen Duren. Evan Mobley, sitting here, tries to take away the dunk, which he does. But now guess who you got wide open? You got wide open Tobias Harris in the corner. A wide open Tobias Harris. This isn't a Killian Hayes no more. This isn't an Isaiah Livers anymore. This isn't a, you name it, an Asar Thompson over here. This is Tobias Harris in the corner. Absolutely makes them pay. Again, I talked about it on the podcast. The way you make the Cavs pay is to make their bigs stretch out and guard more ground. Don't let them just sit at the paint. Running double bigs allows them to do that. Having Tobias on the floor, Evan Mobley is going to continue to get paid for trying to help down and be a rim protector. Now you get a wide open three. Tobias Harris with a wide open three, and he drains it. Perfect spacing, incredible spacing principles, wing, corner, wing, pick and roll, empty wing side. Just perfect. I absolutely love it. Perfect spaced out floor. Now look, because of that just happened, the previous play, because of that happening, now watch how they guard this one. You're going to get the same thing. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. at the wing. You got Tobias Harris in the corner. You got Jaden Ivey clearing out to this corner. You got the same exact thing. Corner, wing, empty wing, pick and roll. The best possible spacing here. You're going to see they're denying Jaden Ivey over here in this corner. Tim Hardaway Jr. is providing enough spacing by, I believe that's Dean Wade, to kind of stick to him right here. Now you got Donovan Mitchell over here. So it's not double bigs, but still you have the roll man or the person who would be tagging down over here in this corner. When Duren goes to roll to the rim, just a few possessions before, they tagged all the way down. Now Tobias got an open three. They don't want to give up that open three to Tobias this time. So what does that mean? Now Jalen Duren's going to get a wide open dunk. Look how much space he has in the middle here. Look how much spacing is created for this. Jalen Duren's going to get the easiest dunk of his life. He makes it a little bit harder, for some reason. He wants to showcase his footwork a little bit, you feel me? But wide open spacing, all because of the previous play and because you actually have a spacing four on the floor. Again, incredible spacing principles. You got corner, wing, empty wing, pick and roll. Spacers are each side, and because of what happened earlier in the game, Duren's not going to get a wide open dunk, whereas earlier they tagged down and you gave up with Tobias Harris wide open three. This right here, it showcases how spacing is going to really impact the Pistons season this upcoming year versus what happened last year. This is literally exactly what the Pistons have needed, and it's going to make them incredibly hard to guard in the pick and roll because of how dynamic Cade is and how good of a role man Jalen Duren is. You put spacing around them, pick your poison. Tag down, you got open three. Don't tag down, you got open dunk for Jalen Duren. Absolutely love these three plays. I thought they all showcased why spacing is really going to help the Pistons this upcoming year.